Hey friends, and welcome back. And it's welcome back to me as well, because I'm home from TGU 2019 in Treppendorf, Germany, where I had simply the very best time. A little bit more on that, but also a little bit of an update on this Glary burning fire and the issue that we had with the switch knob, coming right up. Yes, so before we get on to this, I just want to say a huge thank you to my good friends, my good new friends at Thomann Music in Germany for an absolutely amazing 4 days in Treppendorf at the Thomann factory and warehousing facility. We had simply the best time. And what's more is the guys from Thomann really went all the way and pulled out all the stops to make it so easy for us. We were really treated like royalty. We were looked after. We had a beautiful hotel with a wonderful hotel manager, Mark, who I made very good friends with, and we were made incredibly comfortable. We were given lots of toys and things to play with and lots of opportunities to use whatever equipment and gear we wanted there. I also want to say a big thank you to the sponsors of the event who will be listed here, because without them, that event couldn't go on. And just to let you know that I have got probably about 25 videos coming up from the event, and it's a real good mixture of stuff you asked for, stuff I wanted to look at myself, which is what a lot of you said to me to do, and also I've done quite a lot of collaborations with other YouTubers. So all of that great stuff and interesting stuff to come on the channel over the next few months. I'm going to spread it out so that you don't get TGU overload, because I don't want that and I'm sure you don't want that. So I will be releasing a video probably next week with maybe some of the highlights, or I might do the tour of the facility out there. You let me know what you'd like to see first and I'll edit that this coming weekend and get that out for you early next week, or maybe even this time next week. So, that said, thank you very much indeed, Thomann, to Dominic, to Simeon, to Benedict, and all of the team over there in Thomann, Germany. They were absolutely fantastic and facilitated us making good, honest reviews. One thing I must add it as a disclaimer, not to appease any trolls, but just so that everybody out there knows my complete honest opinion on this. We were given free rein to make any video we wanted. We were not asked to make any single video. We were not asked to demonstrate specific products. For example, Harley Benton, because it's their own brand. I did so because you guys asked for it. However, we were also encouraged to be 100% honest and factual in our reviews and state our true opinions, which, as you know, I wouldn't have any other way anyhow. So all of that good stuff coming right up. Now, let's talk about the Glary. As you know, last Friday, just before I left, in fact, while I was on the flight to Germany, I released a video on the Glary burning fire guitar, and the issue that I had highlighted, or at least I had highlighted for me by a very kind subscriber, about the fact that I thought this was only a 3-switch guitar because this knob, the switch cap, sat on so far that it touched the body and prevented the outside number 1 and number 5 position from being selected. Well, what I want to report back on today is not only, obviously, has that helped you a little bit, but it's also helped Glary. But what I really want to highlight is the fact that Glary have reacted and worked on it so positively. For a company that's right at the budget end, really at the cheap end of the market, I'm absolutely astounded by their response to my video. Now, I need to qualify that a little bit and explain it, because the way I approach making my videos is as a consumer, not as a reviewer. So although Glary send it to me and they know they're sending me the equipment, and so obviously they're not going to send me something they haven't checked over, which is one issue. But I approach it that you do the reviews, I just demonstrate these guitars. And I was very, very honest about the fact that I thought that the humbucking pickups on this were terrible. And it was because I wasn't actually selecting the humbucking pickups. Now, the minute that video went up, almost within 20 minutes of that video going up, I had a direct message from Glary saying, please tell us what is the issue, how can we help, what can we do to put it right? And not just put it right for me because they realised that I'd worked it out, but put it right for you guys, for the Glary customers. Now this differs from many other much larger companies that I've worked with, because we have struggled sometimes to get responses. Most certainly we've struggled when it comes to Chinese manufacturers. Obviously they're not interested at all. They just say, ship the guitar back to us at $200 or whatever the shipping costs, and then we'll give you a refund. No, not Glary. Glary wanted to know for future development and for future customers what the issue was so that they could put it right. Not only that, but they immediately commented on my video taking full responsibility for this issue. Now, isn't that a refreshing change in this day and age, that a company should be so quick, especially one that's on very low margin and that is producing guitars at the budget end of the range? I'm absolutely delighted with the response from my friends at Glary, and I do call them my friends now because of this reaction and this response, and I'm very pleased to report this, and I think that you guys would be very wise to know and understand the commitment that they're putting behind these guitars. However, and there's always a but, isn't there, folks, I know that they would approach me with this issue because obviously they know that I'm a YouTuber and that I'm reviewing this for you, and they know that there's going to be mass exposure. So what I would really like is your comments and your experiences with Glary in the comment section down below. I want to make sure that this isn't just a one-off for a YouTuber. I want to make sure that this excellent level of customer service is across the board for all of you. And I know that Glary are very committed to that because they've told me so. So what we're doing here is we're putting them on their mettle. So if you've had any great experience with Glary or any difficulty or problems with Glary, please let me know in the comments down below, because two things will come out of it. Number one, we will all know exactly what Glary's customer service is like, and number two, any of you that have had issues with any Glary guitars will have the opportunity to highlight them in the comments down below and get them dealt with as quickly as possible by Glary, because that seems to be their commitment. Yeah, so it's just really important to me that we get a really honest forum here, and that you have the opportunity to work with these guys, because if they're as good as they seem to be and as they seem to be turning out to be, then these instruments are tremendous value with good customer service. Now, wouldn't that be great? Let me know what you think, as always, in the comments down below, my friends, and I'll do as much as I can, if there are any issues, to work them out with the good people at Glary and get it resolved for you. I'll be back with TGU content and more 5M5s, top 5M5s, really soon. And in the meantime, you have yourselves a lovely weekend and take good care. Again, did I just get an extra subscriber? What happened there? Man. Oh my goodness. That was a little unexpected. Sorry. Where was I? I better put that back up, hadn't I?